Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate that parent class constructor is automatically called by the child class constructor in Java. So let's get started. How a child class constructor can automatically call the parent class constructor in Java? Let me demonstrate this practically guys so that you'll understand, okay? So for that, I'll switch to this Eclipse ID. Here, I'm going to create a new class or new package otherwise. Package L, a random package. I'm creating a new class here. I'll just create a class like class X with main method. So here, I created a class with main method. Don't worry about this code. So this is not the point of topic. I have created this class with main method just with the reason of running the code. Okay. I want to run the code later. So I created this thing. Okay. For demonstration purpose, I have written this class and main method. But you need to focus on the other two classes I'm creating here. That is parent and child class that I'm going to create here. And how the child class constructor is going to automatically call the parent class constructor. Okay. Is something we are going to see right now. So here I create class A. Okay. Class A, or you can also give some names. That's okay, guys. Okay. For example, if you want to give animal as a parent class name, and here it's up to you. Okay. Whether you want to give proper names or random names, that's okay. And here dog. Okay. So I want to make the dog class a child class of this animal class. How to do that? Extends animal. I have to write extends animal. I'll just increase this. Increase this font size a bit. Okay. So I created the animal class. I want to make the animal class parent of the dog class. I did that. Now, inside the dog class, I'm going to create a constructor. The constructor of a class should match with the constructor that you are going to create inside the class should have the same name as a class name in which it is creating, right? So dog, okay? It looks like a method, but it doesn't have return type and the name of the constructor matches with the name of the class. Should be same as the name of the class. Here I'll simply print out just to prove that this particular constructor got on running some code, this particular constructor got called and the code inside the constructor got called. To prove that, I'm just writing a sample statement which will print dog. Okay. Now, similarly, in the animal class, I'm going to create one more constructor, the constructor that is public animal. Okay. And the constructor inside the animal class should have the same name as animal, right? So that's fine. And here, just for the proof, like if this particular constructor got executed or not, to see that, I'll just print animal if this constructor got executed. Okay. Now, we have the child class and we have the parent class. Animal is a parent, dog is a child class. In the child class, we have a constructor. In the parent class also we have a constructor. Now here I'm going to simply write new dog. I'm going to create an object for the dog class. In the object creation statement itself, if you see properly, a constructor calling statement is there. But here I'm creating the object for the parent class or child class, child class. So the child class constructor will be called. This child class constructor will be called and dog should be printed, right? Generally the dog should be printed. That's it. I'm never calling. Okay, I didn't create an object for the animal class. I have never called the animal constructor. But here you may have thought that dog will be printed, but that's not the correct output. First animal will be printed, then dog will be printed. How come? I'm only creating the object for the dog class, and in that object creation statement, dog constructor calling statement is there, child class constructor calling statement is there, parent class constructor calling statement is not there, but child class constructor statement is only there. Then what should happen? Only dog should be printed, right? But here you will get a different output. First animal will be printed, then dog will be printed. What is happening behind the scenes? Here, let me run this first of all. Okay, I'll explain why that is happening. But first, let's see the output, guys. Okay. So a lot of people think that when I give this kind of program to a lot of people and ask them what will be the output, a lot of people will simply say that dog is the output, but that's not the right answer. Okay, animal and dog both will be printed. That means constructor of the dog class constructor is being run. Animal class constructor is also run. First animal will be printed, then dog will be printed. I'm also giving the order in which they will be running. First the animal class constructor will be run, that is parent class constructor will run, then child class constructor will run. So let's see that whatever I'm saying is right or not. Let's see. You see, first animal and dog got printed. How? This is surprising, right? The reason here is automatically when you when you create an object for the child class and the child class constructor is called, then automatically the child class constructor will call the parent class constructor internally. You don't have to write that. Don't have to explicitly mention. You don't have to explicitly mention. By default, Java maintains this kind of stuff internally. Okay, even though this statement is not visible, I'm writing it as a comment, guys. Okay, because Java maintains this kind of statement internally. Super of circular brackets. Okay, super means parent class, right? Parent class. Super means parent class constructor need to be called using this. Okay, using this parent class constructor will be called. Super means parent class constructor. So child class is automatically calling the parent class constructor, even though you are not calling or explicitly calling. If the parent class constructor has zero parameters, it will happen very smoothly, guys. You see, that's what is happening. That's the reason you are getting this kind of output. Even though this child class constructor is not calling the parent class constructor explicitly, we are not calling that, but Java internally calls the parent class constructor. Before the child class constructor runs, parent class constructor is going to run in Java because of this kind of internal maintaining thing by Java. Fine. So in which order the things will be running? You see, first we'll start here. When you run the code from the main method execution, will start here. You are creating an object for the child class, that is a dog class, and in that object creation statement, the child class constructor calling statement is there. The control will come here, and here in the first line itself, internally Java will in the first line, though it is not visible. Okay, though it will be there like this, right? Java in the first line of this constructor itself, internally it will maintain this kind of super constructor calling statement, the parent class constructor calling statement internally Java will maintain, because of which the control, before printing this dog or something, control will go to the parent class constructor, and here once we go here, animal will be printed first. After the animal parent class constructor is done, the control will come back to the child class constructor. So this line is done, right? So dog will be printed next. This is what happens behind the scenes. That's why you got this kind of output. So hope guys you understood what happens. Okay, so hope guys you understood what happens when, okay, you call a child class constructor. Child class constructor will automatically call the parent class constructor. Okay, the child class constructor is automatically calling the parent class constructor. Okay, so internally it is calling. So child class constructor automatically calls the parent class constructor. Okay, even though we don't explicitly call the parent class constructor, because why? Because Java internally maintains super kind of statement in the first line. First line of the internally maintains super statement in the first line of the child class constructor. Okay, because Java internally maintains this super statement. Okay, in the first line of the child class constructor, which actually automatically calls the parent class constructor before the child class constructor runs. Okay, that's the reason. That's the reason. Okay, the child class, sorry, the parent class constructor runs first before the child class constructor in Java. Okay, so this is what happens, guys. This is what happens. So hope guys understood this topic, that is how the parent class constructor is automatically called by the child class constructor in Java. This is how with practical demonstration I explained this topic for you. So that's all for this session. So in the next session I'll continue a few more things related to the similar kind of topic. So see you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.